We've been on our up-creation journey for 12 new moons and an additional 3 sun phases, a spring equinox, a summer solstice, and now another equinox. What began as an invitation to come together for 5 days physically in Vancouver turned into a virtual event 12 new moons long. We passed that time last June and by choice proceeded to continue. Let's take a whirlwind tour through that time frame. The invitation for upcreation came from the future. The future was asking us to use this period to find things that mattered to us and to take stands that in the end moved us into a better, more just, and unified world of love, generosity, meaning, and happiness. Our conversations centered around liminality, a world of unknowing with few answers. We spoke to paradigm shifts, to the nature of them, and to the opportunities as well as the destruction and chaos we felt around us. Always the conversations have been designed to include personal, community, and global perspectives, fears, hopes, and potential. As time passed, we got more and more warnings that all was not well, that Mother Earth was indeed sick, wounded, and angry. Continued pandemics, one turning into another, hurricanes, fires, deadly heat waves, loss of diversity, bifurcations, and culture wars, collapse of governments, and the ability to respond appropriately to any, let alone all of them. Then, on August 9th, we heard words and read the articles. Code red for humanity. Humans are unequivocally to blame, the report stated. Suddenly, the conversation about paradigm shifts is giving preference to the notion of a threshold moment, the emergence of a deep time cycle and breakthroughs into new realities. According to many historians and scientists, the universe we know is in its 8th threshold moment. The first was the Big Bang so many billion years ago. The second, the first stars and galaxies. The third, making chemical elements. 4, Earth and the solar system are born. 5, life becomes. 6, collective learning. 7, agriculture. 8, the modern revolution. 9, that's us. Now, what will it be known as? Threshold moments are fragile, meaning there have probably been multiple tries over time, with each finally escaping into a higher order. And these, of course, are the only ones we can recognize. So we've come to now, our next session on the 21st and 22nd of this month. Did you know that World Peace Day is on the 21st and International Water Day is on the 22nd? There's a lot happening today. Listen in on Humanity Rising or Sign Networks or thousands of other initiatives. We, this little group of up creators, are not alone. While we've been showing up meeting together, so have thousands of other groups, maybe hundreds of thousands, islands of coherence, have been giving shape to a difference that will make a difference. We've been creating the energy and intent to break through this threshold and land on the other side of a world regenerating through love, empathy, generosity, and hard, loving work. Perhaps we are close to this tipping point, a point of no return, where in fact we do escape to a higher order. That has been the intention for this up-creation journey, to take part in the escaping with inclusivity. So here are the themes for our upcoming session. 1, of course, to catch up what's been going on with you personally and in your communities. 2, creating new myths, metaphors, and deep time stories to carry us successfully over the threshold. Since time began, metaphors, myths, legends have been what's held us together, what's kept us focused, what's given us hope and promise. Today, we've outworn the myths. Even Joseph Campbell's myth is more about individual initiative than collective. And so, what are the new stories? What's going to carry us forward into a new paradigm beyond the threshold of today? And 3, where do we go as up creators from here? Look forward to being with you next week.